Good morning, everybody. We'll see if anyone shows up. Didn't give a whole lot of notice for this, and I don't see anybody in right now, but we'll get going on it anyway. So as you can tell from the title, this is going to be an unboxing of an AOK as well as a mystery box. And if you are looking at the two boxes here on the table, you're probably thinking that this is the mystery box based on it being I think it was from that Spider-Man booth, and that this is the AOK. However, it's going to be the other way around. This is the indie box from 1-2 Comic Talk, and then Mr. Alec over at White Whale Comics, one of these books I bought from him, but the others he sent essentially as an AOK. So we're actually going to unbox this second. And we'll try and keep this quick. That way, if anybody does make it in for, does stop by for a replay, they're not sitting around waiting for me to get started. So the indie box from 1-2 Comic Talk, they did the first round, and they're only able to do like 3 at a time right now, I think. But they have started a second round recently as well. The first 3 people to send them a DM on Instagram will be able to get in on it. I don't know if they have already sold out. I heard about it, I think, yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. But it's worth a shot, and we'll see what they sent over. I know that it is made up of books from creators that they themselves have had on their channel to interview. And if you haven't checked out their channel, 1-2 Comic Talk on YouTube, their link is in the description below. You can find them on Instagram by the same handle, and every week they have an artist alley where they have one or more creators from a given comic book. So far, they're pretty much all indie books, but they've had people like David Embure and Drew Zucker on for Kanto. They've had Dave Gogol on. I think they've had David Pepose on. And Christy Shin is their co-host, who also creates Demon Bitch. All kinds of indie creators show up on there, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly is in this box. I took off all of the outer packaging from both of these just to expedite, if you will. I do have my patented Reggie Collects Giving Claw ready to go if I need it, but I think that there is not much left in the way of seeing the actual. Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's definitely a solid packing job. So much appreciated, Kevin and Kai over at 1-2 Comic Talk. Hey, what's up, Los? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Let's reel back real quick. What up? So right now I'm working on opening the indie box from 1-2 Comic Talk, and then we'll get to the AOK. There you go, 1-2 Comic Talk indie box right there. And gotta love the precision of the Giving Claw. You can hold it pretty much just like a pen or pencil, and if you know how to write, you can basically cut whatever you need to cut with it. Oops. However, I'm still able to be a little clumsy with the box and knock stuff around. So I think that it was supposed to be at least 3 trade paperbacks. Oh, crap. Well, hopefully that didn't rip up too much of the text of their note. I apologize, guys. I don't know. It's probably just because it's been sitting around for a while. What up, D'Angelo? Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in a couple of hours. These are not the CGC books, though, D'Angelo. They're just those are quote unquote arriving late, according to Informed Delivery. So they probably won't be here till the post office until Monday, which means that I'll probably have to go pick them up myself on Tuesday or Wednesday when they allow me to, because my delivery driver refuses to deliver. But anyway. So we'll take a look at this note real quick before we check out the books. So thank you for your purchase. Everything in this box is a dream, once an idea turned into reality. Excuse me. I and Kai appreciate that you to get, sorry, I don't know what got torn up there. And money from your life. Oh, time and gave time. You took time and money from your life to support another. From these artists and creators, thank you. 1-2 Comic Talk. Happy to do it. I'm excited to read these. I know I have not read any of them yet, so that's always exciting. So this is Alternation from Pandemony. That's funny. I don't see the creators on the cover of this one, but I'll try and look it up in a moment. What's up, Don Drizzle? Don Dizzle, sorry. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. I'm working through the 1-2 Comic Talk indie box right now. I don't know how long ago you showed up when I was distracted. Mia Buns, the fuck. Let's see. This is volume 1. Looks like this is maybe volume 2. Oh, cool. Looks like it's signed. It's awesome. Then we've got the Galaxy's Greatest Detective, Shlomo Locke's Intergalactic Dick. All right then. By 2510 Press. Looks like it's issue number 1. Then we've got Monster Matador. Looks like it's also signed. Awesome. Again by 2510 Press. It's a double-sized convention exclusive. Got some, I don't know if these are, oh, okay, they're cards to match up. Then we have Monster Matador Battle for Santa Monica. I'm guessing that's like a volume 2 type of trade paperback, or I don't know if they're all like one-shots or if there's continuity to this book. And here is, so there's volume 1. You can even read that. Yep, should be able to. Monster Matador volume 1. What's up, Reggie? Thanks for stopping in, man. Always got the Give 'em Claw on hand. So there is the 1-2 Comic Talk indie box. And I think that this AOK that Alec sent over will be pretty fitting. So all of these are actually also going to be indie books. A couple of them a little bit more indie than others. Blue painter's tape, love it. Both these boxes were kept together by blue painter's tape, which is always the right choice, in my opinion. Or if you've got some of that red Gibbon tape, you can get that over at reggiecollects.com. Shameless plug for my boy Reggie, who is in here. I might have to grab some of that once my roll of blue painter's tape is out, but for now I've got quite a bit left somehow. It feels like it's a never-ending roll, but I like that, so, you know. All right. Ah, I'm an idiot. Pull tabs are on the other side. Get the tape out of the way. Yeah, Don, Kevin and Kai are great guys. Oh, crap. Started from the wrong side. Well, that gave it away. try. We'll just pretend no one was paying attention to that. And we'll start with, what? I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Okay, sweet. So we've got all three of these, but we're going to start with this Canto 1 retailer incentive B. I believe it's the 1 in 10. None of the shops in my area ordered enough of Canto and the Clockwork Fairies to even combined get the incentive covers for some reason. But luckily, Alec was kind enough to hunt one down for me, and I was able to purchase it via him. It's been this package has been with USPS for like, I feel like it's been 3 weeks. Probably hasn't been that long, but it feels like it's been 3 weeks. And luckily, he packed it in it very well, and it all arrived in good shape. Next, I'm at least as excited, if not more so, to have my very own copies of Missing Pieces by our very own Alec Keating, White Whale Comics. So there's issue number 1. There's issue 2. And there is issue 3. So I'm really excited to have these. I'm probably going to get issue 1 clean, pressed, and graded because I can, because I think that'd be really cool. I think it'll probably be like a 9.2, 9.4, but I don't really care what the grade is. I just want this thing slabbed. I'm going to read it first so I can actually know what the story is, but I'm really excited to have these. So thank you very much, Alec. I really appreciate it, man. I'm really excited to have these. So going back to the chat real quick. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So Don Dizzle, you are correct. Kevin and Kai are awesome. Yeah, Reggie, the red painter's tape. I mean, it's painter's tape. That's all that's really going to matter. And now it's now you've got more options. So yeah, Canto is a really good story. I will be honest, I was not as big a fan after reading Clockwork Fairies of it as I was the main story, but this was only it's supposed to be essentially they called it a side quest, and that's a fitting term for it. It's still well written. The art is is the same high quality as in the main story. And I mean, I really like this cover. This is the one that I was really hopeful to get. There's another incentive that I think is the 1 in 25, but this is the one with his eyes glowing, and I don't even know what's going on in the background, like a flash of magic or something. I don't know, but anyway, it's still good. But I think that Canto Book 2, Canto and the Hollow Men, that comes out in I think 2 weeks, will be more of the type of writing from Book 1. They were trying to tell a whole story essentially in this one issue, and I think that just didn't go quite as well as the entire 6-issue run did for Book 1, and the 5-issue run for Book 2 will hopefully be. But it's really good. It's a really good story overall. Canto is a great character. Looks like Reggie has read Missing Pieces. Yeah, Reggie, I think so. One of the pluses to Canto, in my opinion, I don't have kids, but it's at least a kid-friendly story, and it is written in a way that kids will also understand and enjoy it, even if they're pretty young. It's basically a storybook turned into a comic book, if that makes sense. So it could be one that you could even read to your kids, just another way to get them into comics, But yeah, so that is about everything I've got for today. I was hoping to be able to unbox some CGC comics today, but I think I mentioned it before. They are currently marked as arriving late, so we'll see whenever that actually shows up. These books from AOK were scheduled to show up like 4 days ago, and they've just been marked as in transition or in transit, arriving late with no location. Like it didn't say where they were checking in or out of as for post office locations or anything like that. But they made it, and I know the CGC books will as well. Just a matter of time. But I will be doing a live unboxing whenever those do show up. I don't know the grades. That's how I go. That's how I roll with CGC unboxings, because I like the surprise. It's a little frustrating when I have to wait longer. However, for me, it's worth it for whatever reason. So I will be giving a little bit more notice than the 1 hour that I was able to provide for this unboxing. But until then,